back, y'all. How you guys doing tonight? Tonight, we have a relaxing show. Relaxing. We're just gonna do some recapping. just, just exhale, inhale, and exhale. That's what we're gonna do. So, before we get into all of that, make sure you're sharing this on Facebook, Twitter, retweet, uh, YouTube. Hit that thumbs up. Share that video. Any other platform, share, 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 like, tell everyone that the show is on. No sound again. What is happening? Restarting it. Be back. We back just like that. Now, oh man, y'all still here? I think y'all are still here. It's saying that there's people here. Okay, so I'm getting sound. I hear sound. Are you getting sound right now? I think you're getting sound. So, without any further delay, make sure you share this video, share this episode on Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, Facebook. Share, share, share. Let's get ready to jump into the show. Welcome back to the See Through It podcast. I'm your host, Brian Sales, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I do these checks, I do these updates. Literally, this software that I'm using is doing an update like every week, and it's coming out every Wednesday. That's how they schedule their updates, Wednesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes Monday for a fix. I do these updates, and then I check the system is all good. Then I go live. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Hopefully, everything is good. I hope everything is good. You know, uh, right now I'm looking at the software saying it's still in a beta. So they're running some tests and they're doing some new additions to the software. So hopefully they can iron out their kinks and leave my stuff alone. So today is Wednesday. And oh wow, it reset my title. That is not the title for today. Approval is not the title for today. Let me go ahead and edit this real quick. Approval is not the title. Today, we just doing some recapping. I'm just recapping everything that happened. It's not going to be really political or anything. Just, you know, recapping how I feel or what I've seen and what's what's coming down the line. I know I've seen a lot of stuff from this morning, and even till now, it's 8 o'clock, and we still don't know who the president is. A lot of stuff that has you, scratching your head, like how we don't know, how some states know. As soon as they open their polls and close their polls, they already had a clear winner. Some stuff, you just sit back and you just watch, like, hmm, is it okay? And then other stuff, you like, well, oh, you gonna tell me that 2 plus 2 is 5? Okay, that's what we're going with. All right. So I'm gonna start it off with, you know, last night. Actually, let's take it back a little bit further. Voted, got my vote in, chilled the rest of the day. I did my, my working stuff for my brand and all of that. And then the night came and, it was on. But I went to bed. I didn't sleep that well because my mind was like, who's winning? What's going on? I had to know what was going on. So I kept waking up. I didn't get to sleep that much. Woke up exhausted. Still didn't know who the president was. Went to the gym. The gym was kind of empty because a lot of people probably was, stand up watching to see who the president was. And did the gym, came home, worked on some more stuff, and Facebook. So I have my phone and I'm doing a self-taught lesson. I'm teaching myself how to use Adobe. And my phone is sitting on my desk. And somehow my phone kept saying, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. And it's telling me to look at it because my mind wanted to know what was going on, what was happening in this election. What are the states doing? Why do we not know who the president is? So every 15 or 20 minutes I'll pick it up and like, man, what is it? And so I'm looking. I'm like, why am I looking every time? And then I told myself, stop, stop, stop. There's nothing I can do to change Pennsylvania to the color I want it to be, to change Michigan or Arizona, Nevada, California. There's nothing I can do to change any of those states. Virginia, there's nothing I can do. I can't make Georgia call in their votes. I can't do anything. So me to sit here and worry for 3, 6, 8 hours of the day, if we go back to yesterday, almost 24 hours, what is that doing? Honestly, that's just causing more stress, more just heartache, headache. I ended up getting a headache like right here in the middle of my head, like right here. All right, Mal, you have a good one. She says she has to go. She has an appointment, but I end up getting a headache, stressing over nothing. I wouldn't call it stress because I usually don't stress over things that especially over man. So just overthinking it, I would say. Like I had some type of power, like I can influence or hurry up the process, and I couldn't do neither of those things. So then I wrap up my little work day, and I'm on Twitter. I'm just looking at some stuff, and I'm seeing people, going crazy. Facebook, people are going crazy. My wife, she's getting agitated and fidgety. She's trying to figure out what's going to happen. Meanwhile, I'm I'm calm because I know it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not worried about what these people are going to do when they get in office or what's going to happen because I'm focused. I'm focused on what I need to do, and I'm focused on my family. I'm focused on what I need to do for them to make sure that we're good. Focusing on what the politicians and all this other nonsense, it's not going to get us anywhere. I heard a great episode. What I call it an episode from Tori. She had a panel. I think it was Wednesday. Was it Wednesday or Tuesday? She did an awesome job. That was an awesome. It was four young women, and they were just talking about. Let me see if I can get the title right. The decision 2020 and beyond. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tori. I don't. I think that's what it's called. But I'm not worried about what's happening in this election. It doesn't matter. I'm putting my faith, my trust in God. Like I said, you guys know I've said this many times in my podcast. Grew up in church. My background is heavy in church. I might not be where I need to be, but I know who controls everything in this world. And I'm not gonna sit here and stress or worry myself. I'm not trying to get any gray hairs. I mean, you see this hair right now. This hair is black and nice. Actually, I'm getting off topic, but last week I had a gray hair, and it's probably because I was stressing so much about my brand and trying to figure out what I need to do, how I need to do it, when I need to do it, how I'm going to do this. Is it even possible? I was stressing. I wasn't sleeping enough. And I had this long silver hair. It wasn't even gray. It was silver, platinum. It was so bright. And I think Monday or Sunday, I looked in the mirror. It started after I let all that go. The hair started going back to black. So at the tip, at the good body of it was platinum, but at the root, it was black again. Oh, excuse me. I'm not gonna worry myself. Tori says, "What's your eternal decision, 2020 and beyond?" That's what it was called. It was Tuesday. It was awesome, and I'm at peace at whatever happens. Because they can only affect what they are allowed to affect. It's still your job, your duty to prepare your family for whatever is going to happen. Whatever the case may be, it's still your job to make sure that you're good, to make sure your family's good. We have become so reliant on man to do so much instead of relying on God. No more. Like I said, I created this brand, Warriors Collection. Warrior, not to be relying on man, and not to rely on self. But I realized that, and I know that God has given me the power, the will, the ability to do the things that I need to do to make sure my family is good. I'm not looking to these people that sit in this White House or sitting in the Senate. I understand it's maddening when you're watching this stuff on TV. You're watching, you place your votes, you pay your taxes, and you're seeing all this, and it's like, what is all this criminal activity going on? Like in our face. How is this happening? Who? No one saying anything. No one is saying anything. It makes you mad. I had a couple conversations on Twitter. People are, frustrated and just in disbelief what these past 2 days, or well, one solid day has been. It's crazy. It's just you know a reaction recap to everything that's happened within the past 24 hours. How are you guys feeling out there about everything? Like I said, I don't want to get too political in it. I just want you guys to know and realize that worrying about this and stressing out over it and all that, it's not gonna change. It's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna do anything. All you can do is prepare yourself, your family, for whatever's coming. And pray. Pray. That's all I got. Prepare your family and pray. Because we definitely about to see a good versus evil. Oregon has, you know, decriminalized heroin and cocaine in that state. I don't care what the measures are. That's a gateway to all kinds of other nonsense. What in the world? I just don't even know what in the world is happening. But it is what it is. So I'm here to tell you, don't stress out. Don't worry yourself to death. Don't end up causing yourself so much stress that you have a heart attack. Or you stress kills. It's not meant for humans to be stressing. It's not meant for us. It's not good for our bodies. So don't stress. Don't worry about it. If you need to, turn that TV off. Throw it away. Throw the TV away. I say that, but I haven't thrown my TV away. My TV's still sitting. I have 3 TVs. They're still sitting here. I just don't watch them. We don't watch TV because there's so much nonsense. You might say, well, how you been keeping up with everything? I see stuff on Facebook, Twitter, you know, and that's enough right there to drive you insane. So for all you guys that's out there watching TV 24/7, absorbing the nonsense that they're putting through that box, poisoning your mind, tampering with your spirit. I don't know how you do it. I can't do it anymore. It's too much. It's too heavy. It's too much. And lately, I don't even have the time with what I'm trying to do, with what I'm trying to build. So that's another point, another advice. Throw those TVs away. I mean, I gotta stop saying that. Turn them TVs off. Don't let that box lure you to sleep. Don't let that box stress you out. Speed up your aging process. Cause you some health problems. Because of things that you can't control. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Mike Wilkerson says gave up TV 6 years ago now. Wow. How does that feel? 6 years ago. Holy Mac. That's that is amazing. 6 years. Jay Finney says he wants a shirt for the Warriors. Can I buy a T-shirt? Oh man, you guys are something else. You guys are something else. But yeah, I mean, I was debating if I was gonna come on tonight. I had a topic, but I wasn't feeling that topic. And then all of this took place, and I was like, you know what? I'll just do a quick little, you know. Is that like I got some messages on Twitter, people asking me how I feel about what's going on, and I can see the rage in everyone else's tweets. I had some fun with some of my tweets, but for the most part, I'm not concerned. I'm not worried. Whoever the president is going to be the president. And whatever they have in their heart is going to come out. The only thing we can do is, all for all the people that believe in God, or if you're searching for something, start praying. I don't know what else to tell you. Start praying and start doing things to protect your family and fortify your foundation, because this is just my feeling. I feel like things are about to get darker. I feel like things are about to get darker. The way things are going, and it's about to get crazy out here. I said it last year, the year before. It's a battle of good versus evil. We've seen a lot of plenty evilness. Plenty evilness. That should be eye-opening, So, Mike Wilkerson says, time and effort able to spend on other things is so amazing. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about that. This whole COVID thing, when it kicked off, it was amazing because, it brought me, my wife, and my son, we brought us closer together. We couldn't go nowhere. And I was done with the TV after the stuff that I was seeing that was being pushed and being constantly forced down my throat with all the nonsense that I don't agree with. I turned the TV off, and then I mean it was hard because I wanted to watch sports, but after all that nonsense, I was done, and I wasn't gonna allow TV to start planting little evil seeds, and so we've definitely grown closer, been able to sit around each other in quiet and have conversations. Um, it's been amazing. It's been beautiful. Um, it's been beautiful. I know other people, they struggle with it, but for me and my household, we it's been pretty good. So I mean, that's a commitment. 6 years. I hope um, that I can do the same thing. Hopefully, when I have this new when we get up out of here and we go somewhere else, I'll be able to do that. I'll be out on the land doing my own thing and raising food, farming food, and all this other stuff. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, turn that TV off if it's stressing you out. Turn it off. Shut it down. Throw it out. Don't let this election kill you before we even find out who the president is. Don't let it kill you before we even find out who the president is. I remember back in the day, right now I'm just rambling now. I'm gonna get up off here there, but just wanted. I remember back in the day, when people used to vote, it was quiet. No one knew who was voting for who. It was sacred, kind of like that. As a child, that's how I viewed it. I didn't know who my mom and dad was voting for. Um, just like I didn't know their, adult conversations. I wasn't around when they were having real conversations. Now everything is just out in the open, and it's just causing a great divide. I mean, I don't know what your guys' Facebook look like, but my Facebook, oh my goodness, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. So that's where I'm gonna leave it at. That's where I'm gonna leave it at. Again, guys, I hope you have a better week. It is Wednesday. I hope it can get better from here. But if not, stay focused. Don't let the TV and that media drown you because it will suffocate you. Don't let the TV and the media drown you because it will suffocate you. Um, Tonight, I'm not doing a real life defining moment, but if there are people out there or business owners or whatever that want to sponsor this segment, please contact me at SeeThroughIt at gmail.com. SeeThroughIt at gmail.com to be a sponsor of that segment. So we'll go ahead and jump into our contact information. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment. If you hit the thumbs down, tell me why. I mean, it's only polite to do so, Hit that thumbs down. Tell me why. See through it at See Through It One. Follow me on Twitter. See Through It One. Facebook.com/ capitalize STIP lowercase ODCAST. Follow the page there. Like it. Join the conversation there. If you're on Instagram, follow me at Brian Sales. Also, if you're still on Instagram and you want to follow my brand, follow it at Warriors_collection_. And like I said, email me at SeeThroughItPodcast at gmail.com if you'd like to be a sponsor of the Real Life Defining Moments segment. Listen to me on Anchor. Oh, some good news. Some good news. We are almost at 1,000. Whoop, whoop. So check the podcast out on the audio side, anchor.fm, Spotify, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, Overcast, and Apple Podcasts. Check the podcast out on the audio side. If you don't have time for the video, the audio's there. Put me in the car, listen to it. If you're on the treadmill, listen to it. Cooking dinner, no one's home, put me in whatever, the computer, whatever you listen to music on or whatever. Play the podcast on the radio or CD. No, not CD. Stream it. There we go. I'd like to give a special thanks and a special shout out to Mr. White. Thank you very much for your contributions to the show. Miss Kasi for your contributions to the show. I greatly appreciate it. And to all my viewers that come by and sit in the chat room and, talk it up with me about whatever I'm talking about on the podcast, whatever the episode is on. Thank you for coming through, hitting the like button, having a conversation, retweeting these, sharing these. I greatly appreciate it. Just because you're not giving money or whatever doesn't mean what you're doing is not valued. I value you coming here and sitting in front of your phone, computer, wherever you're sitting in front of, watching and joining in this conversation with me about whatever we're talking about. So thank you again. So folks, thank you, Mr. Mike. Thank you. Thank you, Tori. Thank you. Yeah, so we'll be back on next week with another topic. Hopefully we know who the president is, and if we don't, oh well, life continues. Life continues. Like I said, we have something planned. The brand website will be up and running. And we the first week in November right now. I'm thinking mid-November. I said 2 to 3 weeks. We're almost there. Getting these photos done right now. Products, the shirts and stuff. Getting those situated. We're going to be ready for launch in 2 to 3 weeks. So let's get ready. Also, you see a new shirt design. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. I'm calling that one the Warrior. So we got like 4 shirts designed. We got a hoodie. We got some mugs. We got some coffee mugs. So right now we're building. So in 2 to 3 weeks, we'll have that website up and running. We'll do an episode talking about what the whole brand is and where we're trying to take it to. Okay. So just bear with me. We're going to get it. We're going to make it happen. So with that being said, folks, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys have a good night. Remember, don't be blinded by the media. Hashtag See Through It. This is the See Through It podcast. I'm your host, Brian Sells. Talk to you guys later. Peace.